Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm yes, a star is born every day, and a star is born on the 17th of March. What a star you're going to be. You're going to have the personality and character which is so helpful to people. You could be one of those who changes lives for other people for the better. You'll have the compassion about you. You'll be able to travel to many countries in your life, even do businesses or work there, or just live there. You'll have your third eye, you'll have your activity of the spiritual kind come to you a little bit late. So if you visit me for a 90-minute session, we'll talk more about that later. I'll be able to show you how to accelerate, to get your third eye open, and how to get your aura strong as well. You'll be very imaginative and very creative, and you will have the artist about you as well. But you'll be easily so moody, you'll be easily so depressed. There will be always an unhappiness and a sorrow of a kind of an aura on you because you're born with an old soul. The soul may have been here before, and the soul is now sent back to cleanse another person like you, to show you the way out of all this sorrow and all the frustration and all the depression. So it's a matter of time. You're born on the 17th of March. You'll find happiness a little bit later than other people, but you will find the happiness. And when you see me for a 90-minute session, I will show you how to connect earlier with the soul, how to get your third eye open earlier, how to have your aura shining. We'll talk more about that later. Some planets in your horoscope are moving very fast, making you unnecessarily hasty, impatient in your words and your actions. That's not good. That's a troublemaker in you. So don't be hasty in your words or actions. Don't be impulsive either. The mistakes are made that way. So always do some research. Take your time. Don't let your tongue be faster than your brain. That's no good. So try to think carefully before you say or do anything. That's how we call you're measuring your energy and to know when the right time to say it, when not the right time to do it. Your personality will be a lovely one, but there'll always be a hint of sorrow, a hint of disappointment, a hint of loneliness about you. So try to mix more with people. Be more outwardly going. Don't sit home and just sorrow yourself. You'll have a good business brain about you because you'll have the time to think very carefully in business, to move slowly and steadily. But still, some of your planets sometimes may make you very hasty, impatient, and impulsive in making business decisions. So always tell yourself to count to three or count to five before you decide on anything, before you say anything, and before you do anything. That's the way you slow down these impatient planets. In business, you'll have a talent about you, you'll have that touch about you. And in a job, you will have a slow and steady rise to things which are very successful for you. Everything is slow and steady because only after you've passed certain ages in your life will your positive planets wake up. And that will only be seen when I can read your palm. Your palms are magic. Somebody is doing all that changing of the lines and the signs. That somebody is the soul. The soul is the barometer of your life and uses the palm to let people like me know what can happen to your past or what happened to your past and what the present holds for you and what the future is waiting to give you. It's all there on the palms. And of course, we also use the date of birth and time of birth as well. In areas of romance, well, go back to the job first. You'll have a slow and steady rise in your job to rise some very high positions, and so you will do that wonderfully well, slow and steady. Take your time. Tell yourself that the best is yet to come for you as you get older. In romance, you won't have very much luck in the earlier days. So you should not marry early and treat your romance always as a temporary occupation because the goodness only comes later in your life. If you marry early, then you'll have difficulties coping with that marriage that goes very bad. So if you're married early, tell yourself, be careful that you understand your partner because you are easily to be made use of because you're over sentimental, you're over affectionate, and so you're ready to give more than sometimes to receive. Your compatibility is good. whether in job, in business, in marriage, whether in sports, whether in partnerships, is good because you take the time to build up something. Although you have nasty planets that make you impatient and hasty, making judgments on others, but you still be able to take your time as well. So the balance is good. Compatibility is something you'll have to be very careful about because your emotional planets, they move in a strange way. You seem to pity people and then get attracted to them. You don't want to do that all the time. Otherwise, you'll be in the company of losers all the time. But you are like that. You pity the people, you have sentimentality on them. You get attracted to help them. It ends up in a tie-up like a romance and then to a marriage. But that's completely not good. So don't marry early for you. For me, the earliest you should marry would be the ages of 28 and 29. That would be the earliest. Before that, you'll be looking for trouble. And regarding your health, there are many areas here. You are born with lungs which are very, very weak. So you could be asthmatic easily. You can have other problems with your lungs as well. And your gallbladder is going to be another problem for you. And your knees are going to give way. So don't use your knees, overuse your knees. Try to give your knees a rest as well. You can have eczema of the skin. Your skin is very sensitive. You can have an eczema of the skin, your sinusitis as well. And you will have trouble having constipation a lot. So eat plenty of fruits, drink plenty of fruit juice, and don't eat big meals. Instead of eating two big meals, big lunch and dinner, have smaller meals and you'll do much, much better. But I can't say too much because all I know is you're born on the 17th of March. And yes, a star is born because a star is in its own way, waiting to shine. At what age, we will have to find out by looking at your palms, by looking at your date of birth and time of birth. And I do that for you in a 90-minute session. And all it costs you is USD $50. That's all. And you will learn from there your next 9 years how they're going to perform for you, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. We'll do that. For your kind of horoscope, it's very essential that you know what lies ahead in your life. And that's the way I will help you. So you are a star. We are all stars. We are all luminaries. We have a beginning, and when the star gets tired, it fades away. So we want not to have an early fade away because an early fade away can have too many difficulties which we cannot surmount. We want you to be strong. And I'll show you how to be strong through your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions, all those wonderful energies to teach you. And that's how you become very special after you've been to see me. So remember, reading the palms is a supernatural feat because the palm is all about the supernatural energy. And I'll show you how at any age. After you see me, the next 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days, you can reach your soul and get this fantastic energy to lead a life which is above the rest and be more special than the rest and to achieve more than the rest. Why shouldn't you? You'll always have a difficult beginning, but you are promised a good ending. But that depends on your palms. So this is what I can tell you, that you are a star and you should find out how to make your star shine. And that's what I'll teach you, the timing, the calendar years, the ages for your next 9 years. All it will cost you is just USD $50. That's all. Here's my email. Send me this and let's see how you can become a star as quickly as you can, which I will help you to be. In the meantime, I wish you a good life. You are one of those people we need in the world, compassionately working for others, steadily doing things, and being a platform for others to help others achieve and achieve. But it's time I help you to achieve yourself. I wish you a good life. Thank you. Goodbye.